This might be the most excited that I have gotten about a GoHighLevel update. Now, just a few weeks ago, GoHighLevel released AI Studio. AI Studio is their vibe coding environment where you could create things like dashboards and websites and apps all inside of a AI-generated environment. Now, if you've used tools like Lovable or Bolt, you have known traditionally in the past, if you go vibe code a website, the SEO was not good. And so was the case with GoHighLevel until today. They have made it so that you can be completely SEO optimized and crawlable using their vibe coding tool, AI Studio. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can do it so that you can not only start an amazing website company, but also do so with SEO optimization that will bring traffic to your clients' websites. Let's dive right in. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come over into AI Studio. Now, if you haven't been here before, this is GoHighLevel's new vibe coding environment where you can build amazing looking websites. So right here, you can see it's pretty easy. There's your traditional little text box. You can go add in images or prompts or websites or different things like that. And in fact, that's what I want to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to Dribbble.com. And the reason we're going to come over into Dribbble is because they have really good templates that we can use in order to give us some inspiration. So let's just say we want to do a speaking website. We're going to just research that here and see if there's anything that comes up that looks really good. So for example, this guy looks pretty good. Let's see if there is a full screenshot of the website here. It looks like it's kind of broken into some different things, or here's that full screenshot here. This is perfect. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and save this image. And then once that image has been saved to our downloads, we are going to go back into GoHighLevel and we're actually going to go make that website. And that's the beautiful thing about this new AI Studio is you can just come in here, you can go attach, go into our downloads, go grab that image, and then open it up and attach it to our project. And we can just say, I am wanting to build a keynote speaking website. I want it to have the same look and feel as the screenshot provided, and I am wanting to make it for an AI keynote speaker named Braden Carter. Now, what's going to happen is we can go ahead and paste that prompt right in here, and we can go ahead and press send. And if you haven't used AI Studio before or a vibe coding tool like Lovable, you're going to see there's this chat feature on this left side here, and then there's going to be this main feature, and this is where the preview is going to live. Now, what's really cool about AI Studio is not only have they made creating websites and apps and dashboards so easy, but they also have made it so that you are communicated with throughout the entire process. So right over here, you can see it says, thinking about it, it's still not working. I might just want to go add another email. This is probably just some thinking that it's having to do for itself. And then you can see right here, it gives us a to-do list that it's going to work on. So set up design, system, and meta, build out the nav bar and hero, build out about and problems, build transformation and coaching, and then build testimonial and CTA. So I'm assuming there's probably the nav bar and the hero that we can see here. And then here is the About Us section. I'm wondering if it's putting that in, About and Problems. So we have About, and then there's the Problem section. So it's reading this screenshot really well. Build the transformation and coaching. So here is the transformation part. Here is the coaching part. That's wonderful. And then the testimonial, CTA, and the footer. So testimonial, CTA, and the footer. Perfect. So it is following this screenshot pretty well. And what I'm going to do is just let it cook and go through and build out all of these components. And then once it's done, I will come back. And then I'm going to show you the best part, which is making it so that it is SEO optimized. Okay, and just like that, you can see it went and built out this wonderful looking speaking website. So you can see right over here, unlock the career you deserve. Here's that speaker section. Here's that problem section, the transformation section. And you can see it did a really good job following that template that we gave it versus what it's giving us now. And then here's that testimonial section. Here's that call to action section. And then there's that footer. So it did an amazing job at building out the website. Now it's time to go make sure that it is SEO optimized. Now I just want to show you guys real quick what it looks like if it's not SEO optimized. That way you guys can have a good understanding. So this is one of the websites that I built in the past. It was done on Lovable. And with that, if we go over into Google Crawl Simulator and we come into this right here and paste the URL, you're going to notice once it pulls up the report, there is no keywords found. So there's no headers, there's no H1s, there's no keywords. All of this is failing. So really the only thing that Google can see is the title and the description. And that has been the problem with using vibe coding tools until GoHighLevel released their update today. And so in order to make sure that it goes and works, what you need to go do is you first need to go connect your domain. So in my case, we're going to need to go to publish, and then we are just going to press this publish button right here. And then you can see right here, Speaking Edge, this is wonderful, awesome, and then apply changes. So we're just gonna let that kind of do its thing right now, and then we are going to go and do publish. And then we are going to then go add a customized domain. You will need to go add a domain in order to access these settings. So right here, we're just going to go add a domain, and my domain is bradenspeaks.com, and then continue. And so what it's going to go do is look for the DNS records, make sure that it's all set up, and it says, awesome, you're already authorized, and then let's just add the records. And then it's going to go connect that domain. And so if you don't know how to buy a domain, you can go do this through GoDaddy, or GoHighLevel itself also has a domain buyer that you can go buy those domains right within GoHighLevel. And again, while it's getting all this set up, if you don't already have a GoHighLevel account and this looks interesting, you can go give all of this a try for free for the next 30 days just by clicking that link below. Okay, so it looks like we should be good here. Add the records, and then it's just going to go add in the @ records. If you don't know what all this is just the DNS settings. And this is why I like GoHighLevel so much, is because they make some of this process really, really easy. So we're just going to let that settle and go through, and then we'll come back once it's done. All right, so now the domain is connected. So if we come over here, we should see bradenspeaks.com. And if we click on that, it should bring us to our new website. And it might just be loading here. So we're going to let that load, and I'm going to come back and show you how to update the SEO. So the big announcement that GoHighLevel made today is if you come right over here into the settings, you're going to see right here they have this SEO option, and right here they have advanced SEO support. So this makes it so that you can do advanced SEO, and right here help AI crawlers see your content, allow search engines to index your site, improve social media previews on Facebook, and you're just going to want to go turn this on. Now that that's turned on, you can see right here they've actually given you prompts to help you with your SEO. So for example, if we want to go improve the social preview of the content, we're going to copy this prompt here. Then we're going to go back, and then we are just going to paste this prompt right here in the chat so that it will start working on that. Now, what this is going to do, if you're not very familiar with SEO, is there are the traditional things here like the title tag and the meta tag. So you can see here, Speaking Edge, that's what's called the title, and this is the description. So if you were sending it over to somebody, as you can see right here, there's the title, there's the description, and that's what they're going to see if they find your site on Google. Now, this has never been a problem, and that's because it's a different level of coding when it comes to SEO. Now, what the social is anytime that you are sharing a link like on iMessage, or you're sending it in Facebook or in WhatsApp, you're going to notice that there's like a picture that pops up, and then there's like a little title that says what the website's about in the description. And so what we're working on right now is we are installing all of those SEO things so that socially your website will show up, and it will make it so that it appears really well as you are sharing the link across different platforms and stuff like that. So we're just going to let it go update all of these things and go add all of these different SEO things, and then we'll come back for the second and third prompt, and then I'm going to show you how if we run it through a Google crawler, the site will not only be SEO optimized, but it will be ready to launch. All right, so now just went and finished up that social SEO, so now we just need to come back into these settings, and we're going to come right over here, and then we're going to come find the SEO again, and then we're going to come into generate a sitemap, and we are going to go put that in right here. Now, we're just going to go paste that prompt and paste it. Now, if you aren't sure what a sitemap is something that you submit over into the Google Search Console so that it knows all the pages that you're creating. So for example, the sitemap is incredibly important if you're creating new service pages or if you're creating new blogs or articles, because if you don't let Google know that you've made the new pages, there's no way that it's going to get discovered. And a lot of people don't know is, as far as indexing goes, if Google doesn't know the page exists, then they don't actually promote it on Google. Now, that doesn't mean that the page isn't on your website. It just means that it's not actually on Google. So for example, if we come over into my website right here, so if we go over to my website, speak.bradencarter.com, and then we were to go put in the /sitemap.xml, you're going to see right here, it's kind of just like a coding that sits in the backend, letting Google know all of the pages that exist. Now, on a bigger website, like if we were to go to, it's Malad Tree Farm, idaho.com /sitemap.xml. This is where you can go see all of the different pages that they have. So there's that one for this website, and this is all of the different pages that exist on their website, and that's how Google figures out what your new pages are. So it just finished implementing that right here, and you can see that that has already been done. So awesome, generated the sitemap and updated the canonical links. And then I'm just going to go press this button again, and say, awesome, now I need to make sure that we have the right keywords on our website. And I also need to make sure that we have good H1s and that we have good H2s and all the different heading structure so that if people are looking for my website, that Google crawlers will be able to see what my website's about. So just for context, my name is Braden Carter. I'm an AI keynote speaker where I help businesses implement AI. I specifically help small business owners figure out how to not only know what AI is, but how to implement AI. I am an AI keynote speaker. I am hired for speaking. I do AI workshops. Those are just some of the keywords that you can use. So this is the last thing that we're just going to want to go send over into GoHighLevel. And just to show you real quick, so like on this website that I just have pulled up right here, so if we come over into braden.carter.com, right here, these are all what's called headings. So this is an H2. This is an H2. This is an H2. So Google reads your websites by sections, and it's going to do that by what's called headers. So naturally in here, there might be some words like AI seamlessly, complex landscape of AI ethics. These are like little keywords that are on your website, but Google first looks at your title, and then they look at your H1, and then they look at your H2s. So like up here, this would be the H1, and then this would be the H2. So this is how Google is recognizing what's on your page. And so what we're doing in this prompt right here is we're just saying, hey, we want to make sure that we're using keywords that will really bring people to our website, like AI keynote speaker, AI workshop, AI teaching, whatever, Braden Carter, so that anytime anybody is looking for any of these kind of keywords, it is going to be found on Google for those keywords, and we're going to be the first page that pops up. Okay, and just like that, you can see it went and updated all of our different AI keywords. You can see it updated the keyword integration, the heading structure, the content overhaul, all that kind of stuff, so all of it is good to go. Now, all we have to do now is we're just going to come over and click Publish, and then we want to do Update. So we're pushing all of the new updates, meaning the titles, the description, all of the keywords, all of that kind of stuff to Google so that it's up to date. Now, one last thing I want to do is it looks like it did take off our title and stuff, so we might go put in like Braden Carter, AI keynote speaker, and then check out Braden Carter, an AI keynote speaker that helps small business owners understand AI. And then we might just go upload some kind of image here. Let's just do this one for right now because it's the image I have on my desktop. And then once that's done, we are going to apply the changes just like this. And then we might need to go update the website just one last time, but we're just putting all the things in place to set us up for the most amount of success to be able to have an AI optimized website. Okay, update. There we go. Now it is up to date. Okay, now this is the part that I was talking about. Before, if you were to go throw your website, especially a vibe-coded website like I just showed you right here where it's a bunch of reds, no words to count, it doesn't know what's going on. Now what we can do is we can go to our website and go grab the link and open it up. And you can see right here, AI Keynote Speaker and Implementation Expert. Here's all this. Meet Braden Carter, demystifying AI for small business owners. Is your business failing behind the AI curve? All of these little things. If we were to go grab this link right now and go take it into the Google Crawl simulator, watch what happens. We paste it, we run the simulator, and now that it has been run, you can see Braden Carter, AI keynote speaker and workshop speaking edge. Hire Braden Carter, an AI keynote speaker who helps small businesses. H1, AI keynote speaker and implementation experts. Here's all of our H2s, here's all of our H3s, and all of the links. Making it so here's all of the different things that Google will be able to see and find on our website that will help more people find me in this case, but in your case, it could be your website, it could be your business or your client. Guys, again, if you want to be able to start using GoHighLevel and you don't have it yet, I have a 30-day free trial in the link below. And if you did like this video, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. If you're using this, how this might change your business. Don't forget to subscribe for more AI tutorial videos. And guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.